Hello, welcome to the first update for 1.16. So here we've got a couple of items. We've got Crimson Nilium and Warp Nilium. This is like dirt of the Nether. And what you can do is you can place it down like dirt, and then you can bone meal mushrooms with no regard to the light level. So we look at the different types of mushroom we've got. We've got Crimson fungi, warped fungi. So we could say put the warped. These are just related to different biomes. This is the warped forest and the crimson forest. But you can see even if we put them on the wrong ones, this one's going to go, that's what that one looks like. So you can see that the crimson mushroom is smaller, and you can see they both have this light source, which is called the shroom light. As an interesting placement sound. We also, on the crimson one, we have these, which are weeping vines. These can be placed on the bottom of any block, and they grow downwards. You'll also notice if we looked at crimson, we've got the nilium, but we've also got the stems. So yeah, so this looks like, the crimson roots looks like we go on any dirt block, so whether that's grass, crimson nilium, or warped nilium. Low down in the nether we might find this. So if we cook up the ancient debris, counts as an ore, you get netherite scraps. So if you want to make netherite ingots, just 4 netherite scraps and 4 gold, get your netherite ingots. And from here you can make all the different tools by combining it with a diamond item. So you can see, for instance, with the diamond sword, 1.6 and 7, 1.6 and 8. So everything is a slight upgrade on diamond. Also got this, the locate biome command, so we can get all the different new biomes. So the ones that we talked about, the crimson forest, and also the warped. So they're the 2 different types of fungi I talked about. The other biome, which is like a blue sort of biome, grows on this stuff. It's called soul soil. The advantage of this stuff is that it creates blue flames. You also make these soulfire torches with charcoal, coal, stick, and soul soil. Gives you soulfire torch, and there's also the soulfire lantern. So there we go, soulfire torch, and the lantern as well. The crimson door and the warped door, these are the textures for those. But if we look at the wall, so for instance with this andesite wall, there is no longer a gap. So it's just a solid wall now. We've got nether sprouts, crimson roots, warped roots. So they're the 3 types of vegetation. Also a new type of warp block. There is also some extra bone block and nether wart spawning in the nether that we'll look at in a minute, is the warped wart. Also got some new sounds for bones. A sort of hollow sound, and a sort of ghost, like ghastly sound for soul sand. Nether wart got slightly different sound. Nether bricks. Nether quartz also has a different sound. Right, so if we look at the actual nether itself, you can see there's new particle blocks as well for each biome. So this is the warped forest. Here we can see the warped fungi. So you actually do get even crimson fungi in the warped forest. Here's the stem, so this is like the trees. There's also a new sound for a netherrack as well. Here you can see some nether bones spawning. And you can see once you go into a soul sand valley, you'll notice that there's a different lighting effect here. And here is another new block, which is basalt. So you can see there's a couple of different orientations you can place the basalt in. Basalt pillars in the soul sand valleys. And you can see the vegetation as well. So there's some crimson roots in the soul sand valley. Okay, and finally we have here the crimson forest. So the crimson forest has got a few different things. It's also got nether wart in the spawning here. It also features a selection of both types of mushroom, and also it's got this guy, the hoglin. So you can see if you take a look at the hoglin, it looks like it's got some sort of warped roots on its back. If you chuck another item in the lava, so we chuck all those in, you'll start to see they're all going to come back to the surface. Netherite's got a higher enchant ability than diamond, not as good as gold. The original nether biome is now called the nether wastes.